Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. We are now going to start our reading lesson, so please join me. All right, so it is Wednesday the 13th of January 2021, and today we're again working on retrieval, so going into the text to pull out information, but today we're going to be doing that skill a little bit more independently. So I will be working with you to help you read and to read the questions, but I want you to have a go at finding the answers, first of all, by yourself, by going back to the text and finding the answers, and then I'll take them up with you at the end of the video. So, but again, the tiger didn't eat just one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish, and he ate all the biscuits and all the cake, until there was nothing left to eat on the table. So Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a drink?" And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. And then he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. So going back to that lovely first page, you can pause the video and have a little look at the picture. And I've also done this next slide so that you can have so that the words are a little bit bigger for you when you do your reading. So if you can pause the video, I'd like you to have a practice at reading those sentences. You can read them to your reading buddy, which might be a soft toy, or a sibling or an adult if you have an adult there. So read first page and then pause the video so you can read the second page independently. Fantastic. Now we are looking at our retrieval questions, so we're going to go through them together. I will read them with you once, and then you can pause the video and you can read the questions and go back to the text to see if you can find the answers, and then we'll take them up at the end of the video together. So number 1, was the tiger satisfied with just one bun? Satisfied, you can see I've written it a little bit differently. It's in the bold and italics. Because satisfied, what do they mean by that? Was the tiger satisfied? So think about that word. We have used it before in our vocabulary. Pause the video and have a guess. What do you think that word means? All right, if you guessed that it means was he happy with, then you remembered from our last lesson about vocabulary with satisfied. Was the tiger satisfied? Was he happy with just one bun? So it's going to be a yes or a no. Number 2. How do we know he wasn't satisfied? How do we know? What does it tell us in the story that shows us that he wasn't satisfied with just one bun? Number 3, circle what the tiger did not eat on the table. Now you're not going to be circling, but you can write down the word that shows us what didn't the tiger eat on the table. Did not, that not is our big clue. Was it A, cakes, B, buns, C, chicken, or D, biscuits? So which one of those things did the tiger not eat on the table? And number 4, find and copy a question from this page. So a question. Now we've talked a lot about questions in our writing and the punctuation that we use to show them. So what kind of punctuation will we need to see if we're looking for a question? That's right, we'll be looking for a question mark. So have a look in the text to see if you can find a question and find and copy the question, the whole question, all the words of it, copy them down. So you can pause the video now to get those questions. You could do the questions one at a time, but you're going to be going back to the text so that you can answer them. So I'll flip back to the text for you and the big page with them. You can pause the video here to help you find them. All right, moving on to some more questions. So number 5, who asked the question? So number 4 asked you to record a question, find and copy a question, but who asked it? Who was the person speaking? Write down their name. Number 6, what did the tiger drink? What did the tiger drink? Now this might be one thing or it might be more than one thing, so you might have to record a list. And number 7, what did the tiger do when he was finished drinking all the milk and all the tea? Just a bit of a clue for you. What did the tiger do when he was finished drinking all the milk and all the tea? So I'll go back to those slides so you can pause them. And you can pause on the next page and record your answers. And when you're done, I will meet you back to do the taking up together. All right, so I hope that you've had a go at doing your answers independently. It should take you some time. Remember, when we do it in class, it does take us a full lesson to go back and forth to find and answer our questions. So now that you're finished, let's have a look at them together. So get yourself a different colored pencil or pen or something that you can help to mark your work with, just like we do in class sometimes. And question number 1, was the tiger satisfied with just one bun? Well, but again, the tiger didn't eat just one bun. So we know he didn't eat just one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish. So that tells us that no, he was not satisfied with just one bun. And how do we know he wasn't satisfied? I'm going to type this because my writing with the pen on my mouse is not very good. We know he wasn't satisfied because he ate all the buns on the dish. Not on the plate, on the dish. It said dish, didn't it, in the story? All the buns on the dish. Remember, I'm finding all my answers in the story, so I want to keep the language the same that they used in the story. I was going to write plate, but the author didn't use plate. She used dish. So it's important that I try to get the language as perfect as possible from what the author said. Number 3, circle, or for you, write down what the tiger did not eat on the table. What didn't he eat? Cakes, buns, chicken, or biscuits. So I'm going to go back to the text just like you did. I'm going to have a look to see if I can find. And then he ate all the biscuits. So yes, he did eat the biscuits. And all the cake. Yep, cake's out too. And all the buns. So those 3 things, until there was nothing left to eat on the table. So going back to my questions, he did eat the cakes, he did eat the buns, and he did eat the biscuits. So the only thing he did not eat was chicken. So if you guessed chicken, not guessed, if you solved and found that he did not eat the chicken, well done. Because we're not making guesses, are we? I say guesses a lot, but we're not making guesses, we're retrieving. So we're going back to the text and finding the answers. Number 4, find and copy a question from this page. And we agreed that we would be looking for a special kind of punctuation to help us, a question mark. So let's see if we can find a question mark. So carrying on, we've already done that bit, but I will scan it again. See if I can find a question mark. Yellow, stop. If you see me passing a question mark. Question, oh, there we go. Question mark, and I'll read the sentence around it. Would you like a drink? Perfect, I found a question. Would you like a drink? So I can find and I can copy that question. Would you like a drink? With the question mark. Would you like a drink? Number 5, who asked the question? Well, let's go back to the text and see. Would you like a drink? And the tiger drank. Oh, it doesn't say said after. Usually it will say said after. I wonder where I need to look for that. It doesn't say after. Maybe it says it before. Remember, I have to read around the text, so I'm going to go up to the sentence before. So Sophie's mummy said, would you like a drink? So Sophie's mummy said. Good thing I looked for the word said. It's not always after the sentence, it might be before it sometimes. Sophie's mummy was the one who said. So who asked the question? Would you like a drink? Sophie's mummy. Number 6, what did the tiger drink? And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. So it shows us what the tiger drank. The question is asking us, what did the tiger drink? So we're looking for tiger drink or tiger drank. Tell us what he did. The tiger drank all the milk and all the tea. And I can find that answer right in the text. So what did the tiger drink? He drank all the milk and all the tea. Full stop. Using a complete sentence to answer the question, which is my year 1 moving to year 2 challenge. So if you can use complete sentences, even better. I'll be very proud if I see that in your work that you submit. Number 7, what did the tiger do when he was finished drinking all the milk and all the tea? What did the tiger do when he finished drinking all the milk and all the tea? So I've ended here at the end of the page. So now I need to keep going. And then he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. What did he do when he finished drinking all the milk and the tea? He looked around the kitchen. He looked around the kitchen. That is what he did. But remember, I want to add as much detail as I can from the text. And the text told us that he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. So I want to add that detail. He looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find, which is my best answer because it's using all the detail I can find in the text. So have a look at your answers. Hopefully you've been going along with me as I've been taking them up. Give yourself ticks for the ones you got correct. Change anything that you need to change that is incorrect or maybe lacks detail. If you didn't do capital letters and full stops on your sentences, those are things we need to fix as well. And give yourself your mark out of 7 today. Well done on your independent retrieval. Tomorrow we're going to be applying some of these skills with a different text. So we're going to be taking a little break on Thursdays and Fridays from the tiger who came to tea so that we can do some different and more independent reading comprehension. So well done on tiger who came to tea so far this week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.